up, guys? I know I usually don't come on YouTube and talk like this, but I'm gonna start trying to make longer videos about about longer topics or whether even that be shorter videos. But whatever it is, I'm gonna try and make more content on YouTube and just day in the life stuff or just any points that I'm thinking about making. But what I wanted to come on here and talk today, it's pretty simple and it's a little cliche, but it's just about doing the right thing. And I've just seen so many people in my life, whether it be friends or family or just people that I know, be influenced and impacted by peer pressure and the things of the world and society especially. But I think for me, growing up, I had to grow up at a faster age, at a faster rate than a lot of people, but it led me to lean on God more, and it led me to be where I am at today. Very far from perfect, very, very, very far. But what I am trying to do is do the right thing and grow in my faith and deepen my reverence for Jesus Christ. So, with that being said, me being a junior in high school, a lot of the people that I've known have just kind of floated away, have kind of drifted, whether that be from maybe the influence of others or the transition in high school especially. But I think the main reason would just be peer pressure. A lot of people in their minds are thinking, well, this whole faith thing, this whole like trusting Jesus can maybe just be a little later in life, right? Can maybe just be this thing that I don't really have to worry about right now, and I'll just kind of go with the flow, right? Go with the flow and follow the flock, do what others are doing. But if you want to stand out and you want to be different and take up your cross, he tells us, I actually wanted to bring up a verse. It says in James 4:17, so whoever knows the right thing to do and fails to do it, for him it is sin. I mean, this just like slapped me across the face when I first read it. It's just so true. I mean, it doesn't matter what circumstance you're in. It really doesn't. I mean, and God might be putting you through these hard times and these hard circumstances and these hardships, whether that be through family or a bad habit or something that you just can't control, and you're trying to do the right thing but you can't because you just have all these outlets that you're going to that you just can't, you don't know why you're even doing it. But point is like the moment that you think you're allowed to do it just because of a certain age or maybe because everyone else is doing it, and you think you're finding clarity in doing it because it's like, oh well, everyone else is doing it, why can't I do it? And that's what the world's telling me to do. Well, I'm here to tell you that Jesus Christ denied the world. Jesus Christ is the truth, and he says that it doesn't matter how old you are, it doesn't matter what your friends are doing, it doesn't matter what the world is doing. As popular as the thing might be, as regulated and normalized as the thing may be, it does not apply to, I mean, scripture and teachings throughout history, and it's just not valid. You know, you can't just say, oh, I can do it just because I'm younger, or I can do this just because of whatever reason. You have to go deeper, and you have to just find your narrow path, right? You have to find your narrow path where not a lot of people are doing it, but you do it anyways because you want to better yourself. And I think that's where a lot of people struggle, and that's where a lot of people start to fade away because they don't want to go the extra mile. They don't want to go the extent of actually bettering themselves because they just want the short term gratification. They just want the instant stuff, TikTok, doom scrolling. They want to go out and party, drink, whatever it is. But I'm here to tell you that those things will not fulfill you. They will eventually, they will die down, and it's gonna control you. I mean, your sin is what, I mean, you don't even want to go back to your sin. Your sin is just, it just feels familiar because you keep going back to it. You keep going back to it. Your friends are doing it, and people are telling you it's okay. But in reality, it's like every time you do that, you don't feel any better. You feel the exact same way that you did before. And then after, you feel shame and guilt, and you wonder, why is it doing that? I thought this is the fun stuff. I thought this is what the world tells you to do. Go out, have fun, go party, whatever it is. And you realize that when you get to an older age, I think especially when people start maturing, is when they start to understand that, wow, like this isn't really doing it for me. And then they realize that they just spent like what, 8-9 years of their life just throwing it away. And that is why it's so important to get a grip on this earlier on, so you can kind of just not only have an advantage for yourself, but you can be that spring into others as well. So for me, I know that just seeing in the environment of high school and school in general, it's very easy to just go around and to do whatever you want. You have that sense of freedom. You just got into high school and like, dang, people are starting to drive, people are starting to do these things. And if anyone out there is in school right now, you can relate to me. It's like a lot of people build up this sense of pride that maybe they haven't had before, and they're just starting to realize, like, okay, I have more freedom, I can do more things, I can start to do these things, and I can kind of just start to make more decisions for myself. And the second that you give somebody that freedom that doesn't have good morals, doesn't have their priorities straight, doesn't really have their things in line, it will not go well. It will not go well. Just like in Matthew tells us, like, you can't lean on your own understanding, because if you do, it will give you just this pit of hell. Like, it's not going to be good for you. If you lean on just what you know and your wisdom and knowledge, like, you have to be in the Word constantly. You have to just trust Jesus. And the second that you start to just do what you think is best and do what your heart is telling you, right? And in reality, that's like what the world's telling you. Just do what your heart tells you. Do what your mind tells you, because that's what's good. It's free, it's open, it's whatever. You're you. We accept you. It's gonna leave you astray. Like, your heart is not gonna determine your happiness. Like, if your heart is constantly following Jesus and following the purpose, it's gonna be good. But it's not a coincidence that if you just push them to the side and say, hey, like, it's cool and all, but I don't really want to get involved. Like, I don't think it's a coincidence that your life goes downhill, right? So that would be my encouragement to you right now, is just, it doesn't matter what age you are. If you have a dream, if you have a vision, if you feel that you might be being called to spread the word, do it. And it just doesn't matter. Like, you just need to do it. This is what really matters. This is what we need to be telling people about. So just do it. Just do it. That's my encouragement to you today. And you just got to start. You just got to start. And yeah, if you're maybe someone like that in time right now, where you feel that you might be being influenced by others, you might be falling into the peer pressure, you might be doing these things, you don't have to. It's your choice. And the minute you do that, you're giving them that power, and you're not having self-control and human dignity inside of you. So that's my encouragement to you. Thanks for watching. Bye.